into a world with no stability? Can you imagine being brought into a world with no consistency, neglected and left behind, with no one to cheer you on, wondering why your mother doesn't love you anymore? Or a young girl being sexually abused before foster care, and then sexually abused during foster care, and for no one to believe her because they believe she is of one dimension. Needy. Needy of love and affection. So therefore, she distorts the truth. And then they wonder why so many foster children run to the streets. Because the streets are the ones who took them in. Because the streets aren't afraid of reality. And when no one believed in them, and when no one stood by their side, they knew they had somewhere to turn. No, not a warm house where you have snacks waiting on the table, your mother smiling warmly at your arrival. No. For most foster children, that is only a fairy tale. You see, most people believe that families are guaranteed. If you're guaranteed anything, you're guaranteed a family. Most believe it's a given. But for 3,900 children in the Bay Area alone, that is not the case. Now, I'm not blaming the adults, nor am I blaming the parents. But can they picture that child crying themselves to sleep every night, wondering why their life had to be this way? Now, as I speak, there are children being physically, sexually abused, and no one believes them. But it's the truth. Is it fair? No. Does it benefit anyone? No. But it's the truth. Now, do we sit back and just ignore that fact? Or do we do something about it? I encourage you all to pull aside a foster child and learn their story. A story filled with neglect and a world of pain. And then take a step back and see that child still standing there. You see, it's not easy to transition from the streets into an unknown world. A world where you look down upon as the underdog. A world where you feel out of place and as if you didn't belong. You see, no one can actually understand what they go through, but I believe I can give insight into what is going on in their world. My calling is to be a filmmaker. My goal is to grab the attention to all oblivious to their world and enlighten them. I'm not here to create a voice. I'm here to raise the voices of the children through film. You see, film allows us to share our story, to let each other know, I've been through what you're going through now, and this is how I got through it. In hopes that one day, I may lead the way like Rotary has throughout the world. And I applaud Rotary, because so many people sit back wondering, how can I become the richest man in the world, instead of how can I help those less fortunate? I'm going to lead the way to film. The reality, like Gordon Parks once has. And then, and only then, can you truly understand why so many children cry themselves to sleep every night.